Alright, man. Truck is loaded. Time to go kill a pig on film. Who's ready? Isn't that just my luck? I waited all morning messing around, doing this and doing that, and about the time I started chasing pigs, that wind came up and blew like you can't believe. I got a big group of pigs in here. Every pig in the group is multicolored and big. We're gonna make a quick sneak. There's probably 17 or 18 pigs in there. All really big pigs, cool color, blondes and speckles. And I knew the wind was wrong, and it got me that time. Keep looking, see if we can find another one.
batch. Those were perfect.
Boy, that wind just kept coming, and I really wanted to shoot a pig today. So I started looking high and low. I checked water holes. I checked oak canopy parks, deserts, standing, and dead timber canyons. Then all at once it was like somebody flipped a switch, and I was seeing pigs everywhere. Like an answer to prayer, a dry sow and 14 of her closest friends just decided to stand out there and let me shoot at them. I cannot even tell you how hard that wind was blowing. At one point, it actually blew the tripod over and the camera hit the dirt. Here's a look from the big camera. I didn't make the greatest shot on that pig, so it required a follow-up shot, or shots in this case. This isn't something I'm proud of, but I want to be putting out a real product. I want you to look at videos, real situations, how they happen. So I had to lay 3 more in there on this pig, if you can believe that. Like all hunters, we want them to die just as humane as possible. And in this particular case, it took 3 extra rounds.
Nothing worse than shooting something and having it get out on you 20, 30 yards and wonder you took a bad shot.
For those of you guys that are filming your own hunts out there, you know the difficulties that come with it, but it's so rewarding being able to show your friends and family, kind of what you did that day. And this is just one of those banner days. Preserving these memories for your kids and grandkids is just huge. I love looking back at old film and what my father and grandfather did, and hopefully this will be no different for the kids when they get older. Whether it's a 120-pound sow or a 300-pound boar, you're still out there chasing them, getting better at what you do every day. Now let's whittle his hide off. You heard me say earlier that I'm trying to put out a real product. I love the start to finish of a hunt. Everything that is edible that we harvest, we eat. There is no way around that. So I like to show the behind the scenes. I wish there was a show somewhere that actually put out to what happens after it hits the ground, because we all go through this, and I think we're all interested in how each of us do it differently. But here's a terrific product a good friend of mine got me for just this application. Washing down hands and critters in the back of your truck when you're remote. It just literally connects into a cigarette lighter. 12-volt power. I got the truck running. You don't have to. I think that thing is 10 gallons. We get to get everything rinsed down all nice and clean. I'm wanting this pig whole because we're going to put her on a big spit. Otherwise, I'd have broke it down. But this tool sure made it nice and easy. There's the name on it in case anybody's interested. At this point, I'm just a day away from starting a big old fire, inviting everybody I know over, and cooking a bunch of pork. Hey, if you got questions about pigs or something you're curious to see, shoot me an email and I'll see if I can't put it together and film for you.
Have you guys ever seen those TV shows where they shoot something in one shot? They're like, 1 and done. I'm going to change it today. 4 and done. It's like a conjunction of a golf and a hunt phrase. 4 and done. Catch you.
This has been a Whitebone Creation production, putting skulls on walls since '93. Thanks for watching.